When people felt something different about you, they started to test you in small ways. They asked tricky questions and set up little situations to see if you really knew things without being told. They watched you closely. Slowly, they stopped doubting you and became really amazed. Now, they can't stop talking about it. They call you at weird times to ask what you think. They tell their friends about you and want you to tell them the same things. They're excited and can't believe it. It's not just that you're right, it changes how things feel around you. They're still surprised by it all. Watch them closely. There's a moment when it hits them. They look surprised, and they might even stop breathing for a second. Then they look away like they weren't staring, but they know their ideas about the world have been shaken up. Afterward, they think about it a lot. They try to find reasons why it was just a coincidence. But deep down, they know something special happened. You showed them that you can understand things in a way they can't. So they keep testing you, hoping you'll be wrong. But every time, you show them you're right. Sometimes, without even planning, you say exactly what they were thinking. It feels like the universe is talking through you. Now they can't stop thinking about it. They watch you with new eyes. Before, they thought you were normal. Now, they see you as someone special, connected to something bigger. Being around you makes other things seem boring. The things they used to care about don't feel as important anymore. It's like they've only eaten plain food, and now they've tasted something amazing. They can't go back to just plain food. Your energy changes things. Once they feel it, everything else seems dull. They start to wonder about what they want and where their lives are going. The truth you show them wakes them up. They realize they've been missing something important. Sometimes, they test you with their friends. They whisper and say, "Watch this." They all think of something, and they see if you know. When you do, their eyes get big, and they whisper more. They keep testing you because they're amazed and can't believe it. The ideas they used to have don't seem so strong anymore. You bring light where they had doubts. Now, everything they thought was true is starting to change. They can't ignore the things they used to think were impossible. The change inside them is happening whether they want it to or not. Once they've seen what you can do, they can't forget it. It leaves a mark on them. At first, they might not believe it. People don't like things they can't understand. But soon they stop fighting it. They've seen something real. Now, they really want to know more. They want proof that what they saw was real. The universe always gives people what they need at the right time. And right now, they need you to wake them up. Even though they test you and get confused, you stay calm. You've always known who you are. They're just starting to understand. When they figure it out, it doesn't change you. But you might smile a little. You know what they're thinking and feeling. You don't try to show off. You just react to the energy around you. It's like someone who can hear music perfectly hearing every note. You just understand things on a level most people don't yet. This isn't an accident. The universe made you this way. You can see and know things others miss. With that power comes a responsibility. People might get confused or scared when they see what you can do. Some will run away, but others will want to learn more. You help them wake up. Think about it like a wave. Every person you change tells others, and slowly, more and more people start to understand. It all starts with you being true to yourself. Their tests show more about them than about you. The ones who test you the most are often the closest to understanding something new. The universe puts them in your path for a reason. Their confusion is part of them growing. When people test your special abilities, it means something important is happening to them. The universe doesn't do things by accident. These people are about to change, and your energy helps them do that. Their tests are like them knocking on the door to understanding more. Every time you're right, that door opens wider. Watch their eyes, something old inside them recognizes the truth in you. It's like their soul remembers something their mind forgot. When they try to see if you can read their thoughts, they create a connection with you. Even after they leave, they might feel you sometimes. It just shows them that reality is much deeper than they thought. The universe has patterns, and you can sense them. It seems strange to people who can't. It's not really reading minds, it's feeling energy. You're in tune with how the universe works. Most people who test you have their own hidden abilities. Something in them recognizes something in you. That's why they're so interested and scared. They want to see if you're real, and they want to wake up their own abilities. The confusion they feel is because they're both scared and excited about what they might become. You show them what's possible. The ones who keep testing are often about to have a big change. Every time you're right, something inside them breaks down. They start to respect what you can do. They go from, "Show me if it's real," to, "Show me more." They realize there's so much more to the world and to themselves. You stay calm through it all, and that helps them too. You show them how to live with these abilities without being scared. Of course, some people will try to use you for selfish reasons. But that's not what your gift is for. It's to help people understand more, to connect with something bigger. When groups of people test you together, it's even stronger. Their combined energy makes it easier for you to sense what they're thinking. What they thought was magic becomes real. They realize that thoughts are powerful and get stronger when people think together. Their bodies even react, their eyes get bigger. They breathe faster. The body knows the truth before the mind understands. Your abilities aren't separate from you. They're just a part of who you are. The idea that there's normal and supernatural is just not seeing the whole picture. Everyone has different abilities. You just use yours in a way that most people haven't learned yet. What their testing shows isn't that you're different, but that everyone is capable of more. The changes you cause are important. Every person who is amazed by your abilities can then help others understand more. You're like a spark, helping people wake up. Throughout history, people like you have helped others see more. In the past, they were honored. Today, people are more doubtful, so they test you. But even with the confusion, your gift is important. You're here to help people understand more about themselves and the world. Every test isn't a challenge for you. It's a step for them towards understanding. It's not just a surprise. It's like graduating to a new way of seeing things. Their confusion means old ideas are breaking down, and new understanding is being born. You help them wake up from a kind of spiritual sleep. The people who test you aren't random. Their souls are ready to understand more. The universe brings you together at the right time. You just being yourself helps them cross over to a new way of seeing things. They might not want to change, but they are ready. The timing is perfect. Once they see the truth of your gift, they become really interested. It's not just curiosity, it's a deep hunger. They've seen something more, and they can't forget it. Their confusion is mixed with a strong need to see more. This need helps people grow. Just like when you start something new, there might be some uncomfortable feelings. They might look for you, even when you're not there. Things that used to make them happy might not anymore. They felt something special when they were around you. This feeling makes them want more. Even when they try to explain it away, the universe might bring you together again, showing them it's real. Slowly, they stop denying it and start accepting it. Their strong interest in you isn't just about you. It's how the universe helps them grow. Even their brains are changing to help them understand. Your quiet smile, when you know they're testing you, really affects them. They realize you know what they're thinking, and that makes them question everything they thought about themselves and others. If thoughts aren't private, what does it mean to be an individual? Their confusion becomes a big question about who they are. Their old ideas start to fall apart and rebuild around this new truth: we're all connected. When the universe shows them clear signs, like you doing something they were just thinking about, they can't deny it. You don't need them to believe you, but their testing helps them believe themselves. Every time someone is amazed, it makes your own belief stronger. Even the people who hope you'll be wrong are being used by the universe. They're scared of what your abilities mean, so they try to find proof that you're not special. But every time you're right, their doubts get weaker. When they finally accept it, it can be a big shock, a change in how they see everything. The biggest changes happen to the people who are closest to you, the ones who see you every day and have tested you the most. Eventually, their confusion turns into respect and even awe. Not because you tried to impress them, but because you didn't have to. Remember, your abilities aren't strange. They're a hint of what humans will be like in the future. The doubts and amazement of others show the gap between what people know now and what they're about to remember. You're like a bridge between these two ways of understanding. This isn't a new path, it's an old one. In the past, people with your abilities were honored. Today, the world has forgotten how to value what can't be measured. That's why people get so confused when they see what you can do. They're not discovering something new. They're remembering something old. This memory isn't just in their minds, it's in their bodies and souls. That's why their feelings are so strong. Their bodies remember this kind of connection. When they see how accurate you are, it reminds them of something deep inside. It's like a feeling of having been there before. Your presence wakes up something that has been asleep in people for a long time, waiting for the right moment. And you are that moment. You're not just waking up individuals. You're helping everyone remember. Every person who meets you carries that feeling with them. Your gift is like a key, unlocking hidden abilities in people. This isn't an accident. The universe chose you for this. You were born this way. Everything you've been through has prepared you. You were meant to be different, to help others remember. And that's exactly what you're doing, just by being yourself. The confusion you see in others is a sign that things are changing, that people are starting to remember. You are showing them what's possible for human understanding. They weren't finding something new, they were uncovering something old within themselves. Your presence helps them see what has always been there, a natural way of understanding that's not limited by doubt. Their testing doesn't make you great. It shows that you are in tune with something ancient and powerful by just being yourself. When they get confused, it's not about you. It's about them reacting to the truth you show them. Let them test, let them question. Through their confusion, new ideas are born. Through their fear, something sacred starts to stir. What they feel as shock is their soul recognizing something true. Your presence helps them wake up abilities they had forgotten. With every surprised reaction, they get closer to remembering. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Your life shows what understanding looks like when it's not held back by fear. Their testing doesn't prove your gifts. Your gifts prove that their instincts were right all along. Their confusion isn't a measure of your power. It's proof that truth has landed deeply and is changing how they see the world. Every test is part of a bigger plan. helping everyone understand more. Thank you for staying. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you learned something from this video,